Yo, what up, YouTube? We back with another video, man. What is it, day 31? We posting every day for 90 days, man. Listen, I've been thinking about a lot of things, y'all. Listen, I've been thinking about a lot, man. Just where I want to go with this content page, and it's a lot. Y'all understand. Y'all been following for the last hopefully y'all been following for the last month. Shoot, like, and I really just want to talk about some challenges that I face that I know probably other people that go through. And I feel like I don't talk a lot about like my routine and my habits a lot. I kind of generalize a lot of things. Um, but I really want to talk about, this may sound foolish, but really like detoxing, right? Like digital detox, getting off of social media when you need to, knowing how to put your phone down. That's probably been one of my biggest struggles. And I actually came across a podcast, I think it was Mel Robbins, I think it was. And she was speaking about like nightly routines. And a lot of times at night, right? After I'm doing what I need to do, I'm on my phone, I'm on YouTube all night. I'm on YouTube, not all night, but I'm on YouTube longer than I want to be, just scrolling and mindlessly scrolling and going down that rabbit hole. And I think I'm going to challenge myself because I've done so many things, and I wish I was filming them. Like I done fast and like food fast and like changing my diet, being in the gym. And those are things I want to talk more about as I'm going on and on. Because I thought about it today. I'm like, I don't really talk too much about like my fasting or my morning routines, my nightly routines, especially from a former athlete coming from so much structure and learning how to restructure that structure in your life. Does that make sense? Like finding that, like once you get done playing, we got so used to a schedule. 8 o'clock we woke up, 9 o'clock we probably shot around, 10:10 we had a class, 10:10 then we didn't have a class, then we ate, then we might have had another class, then we had practice at 3. Well, for us it was at 3. And now when you done playing, and especially playing pro, where you in the gym all day pretty much. You in the gym, as soon as you get up, you're probably there too. You probably there from 9 to 12, 9 to 1, and then you might go shoot later in the day, and you still got to lift. So having that structure was something that I valued, right? And I mean, I didn't value until I got out of it, and then I probably didn't work out for like a year and a half. I didn't touch a basketball. I didn't go inside of a gym for like a year and a half. Man, I didn't know what was going on. It almost made me feel depressed. It made me feel, not saying it made me feel depressed, but it was one of those moments where I couldn't figure it out. I did not want to go to a gym. I didn't want to touch a basketball, but I wasn't. It didn't feel like I was going through anything. Like I just felt tired and drained out and exhausted. Right. So now as I continue to grow and grow, I started to reframe a lot of things and actually start to put more structure back into my life. Um, and like just waking up 5 a.m., 6 o'clock. Um, Being able to structure my day throughout the day, like having things, hey, from 9 to 10, 9 to 12, I'm working on my YouTube or I'm working on my real estate, whatever it may be. Like my boy always say, 6 to 12 is that your most productive hours, right? So you wake up, work out for an hour, then after that you get right into it, whatever the case may be, or you wake up, meditate, pray, breath work, whatever the case may be. Those are things I haven't really been talking about in finding that structure. And I want to go in more detail about these things and about what my morning routine looks like and how I learned to establish those routines and how long it took, because it took me a while to finally, like, I'm finally at the point where I'm able to wake up before 6 o'clock very consistently. And I'm not, at this point I'm making everything a lifestyle, even with my food habits. I'm making everything a lifestyle. I'm not saying, oh, for certain things, yeah, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna give myself one day or a couple of days out the week where I'm going to do this. But now with the food and the waking up, I'm making that a lifestyle. I'm waking up every day like that because that has given me the energy and that has given me the motivation to stay motivated, keep me in the gym. I've probably been in the gym since last August. So it's April. No, sorry, it's May 2025. So I've probably been in the gym consistently since August of 2024. And I'm finally seeing the results. And during that time, I was fasting. I was doing a lot of different things, getting my body right, getting my mind right, getting back into meditating and breath work. That's why I really found the consistency of breath work, using the Wim Hof breath work, other little pranayams that I've used, meditations of clearing your mind and reading more. Like, I want to really get more y'all involved in what that looks like, instead of so many different vague things that I speak about. I got books here that I've been reading and making sure I read each and every night, at least 20 minutes, and making these things lifestyles. And when I don't do it, I don't beat myself up. That's the one thing I used to do. It like, you miss a shot, damn. Like, now I don't none of that is like, all right, cool. We're just gonna keep pushing, because at the end of the day, sometimes especially when you learn about energy and things like that, sometimes you need to recharge, and you have to find those things. You have to find those things that help you recharge. Like, for some people, reading a book might be recharge. Some people, taking a walk might be a recharge. Like, I'm learning that for myself. That me being active is recharging my energy, instead of, how when you tired, you chill. Like, but for me, I learned that recharging helps me. No, sorry, going on these walks and exercising actually helps me recharge and gain my energy back. And I've noticed that. And I noticed that for my body, a lot of routine and structure I like, but just my mental is like, I don't like being in routine, because I like to be free. I like to do what I want when I want. And I'm learning that do what gives you energy, do what makes you happy. And that's something that we have to pay more attention to, because in those little things that make you happy, those are where you can find your strengths, and those are the things that you can capitalize on and possibly monetize in the near future, if that's what you want to do. And not saying you have to, not saying that. I think a lot of times for us, we struggle. Some people struggle with the day-to-day 9 to 5. Yeah, that's cool for now for some people, but a lot of people want to eventually get out of the rat race. And paying attention to what you like to do, what motivates you, definitely keeps you on that path. So going back to the nightly routine, man, this digital detox I've been wanting to do, and I want to challenge myself and also challenge y'all. I really want to put my phone down at 8 o'clock and be done with it. Maybe put it in another room, put it downstairs. I know the phone, when I'm mindlessly scrolling, it drains me, and I still do it. And that's the most frustrating part about it, knowing that how it makes me feel after a certain time. And sometimes I'm on there looking at people on YouTube, finding different thumbnails, what's popping right now. But a lot of times it's like, cool, I want to make my own lane too. I want to use what they have, use the structure, but also make my own lane. Because you see a lot of people on YouTube who do make their own lane. They might not be Mr. Beast or all these top, but they make their own lane. And I'm not really here to. Of course, I want to monetize my channel. I'm not like trying to make so much money. I mean, if I can, I could. If I can, I will. I'm just not looking forward to like making this a. I want this to be a hobby, and eventually, once I understand more of it. Did it disconnect? Y'all can hear me? Dang, hold up, y'all. I don't know what happened to the mic. Can y'all still hear me though? But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I really want to talk about the digital detox about things. I don't even know where I was going with that. But I'm gonna keep this in. That's what it's about. That's what I want y'all to see. Listen, this technical difficulties right now. I hope y'all still can hear me. But yeah, that's mainly what it's been about. It has been the digital detox. And I want to, like I said, I want to challenge myself, and I challenge y'all to do the same. And I'm not saying I'm going to document it, but I'm gonna definitely give you an update on how that's been going, and really attaining to things and paying attention to what gives me that energy, and finding out what those things that give me energy and what takes away my energy. I know for the phone, it gotta be put down at times. And yeah, that's what I really want to focus on And because I was listening to the Mel Robinson, and she was Mel Robbins, she was really speaking about preparing the next day, preparing that night for your next day, putting your clothes out, uh, um, putting your phone down at a certain time, being in your bed. If you want to wake up at 5, be in your bed 9 hours before you need to wake up, because you know for some people it might take an hour or so to fall asleep, 30 minutes, whatever the case may be. I know for me, once I put my phone down, I'm going right to bed. It probably take me 10 minutes. The longest it probably take me 10, 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes to fall asleep when I'm putting my phone down and I don't got my phone around. I ain't thinking about it. And a lot of times that time be for my mind to really relax and also come up with a lot of creative ideas during that time, which that's how I be coming up with most of my ideas for YouTube. So that's why I want to really put my phone down to really enhance and allow that creative energy to flow through me. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool, I can do this. Boom. You know what I mean? So that's really what my thing is. So I really want to focus on that and focus on establishing good positive habits for myself, which only can benefit me. And you know what I mean? And being in the gym, staying in the gym, cultivating that energy. So y'all gonna see more and more of this. Like y'all gonna see more and more the development of who I'm becoming in my new routine. I've been establishing a routine, but it's still being structured. It's still being molded each and every day. But I know what I have been consistent with, I'm going to definitely show and share. And that's just been in the gym, going in the gym for an hour in the morning, waking up at 5:15, getting in the gym before 6:30. I'm there for an hour. I'm working out for an hour, and I ain't doing nothing crazy. And that gives me a lot of energy, and it gives me a lot of. It starts my day. I start my day off really, really strong, and that's what I want to highlight more and more of. What are those little things that could possibly help you when you're going through those times? And a lot of times for some people it might be a struggle. I know before for me it was a struggle. Like I said, I was in the gym for like a year or so. It was a struggle, but you got to give yourself grace and allow your time, allow things to work out the way they're supposed to, and when you're ready, do it. You know what I'm saying? And also once you build that habit, and I used to be. Once I really built the habit and I was doing it consistently each and every day, it was like second nature. I didn't think about it. I just like, I'm gonna get up and go. You know what I mean? That's what it got to the point. I would just roll over, get up, brush my teeth, boom, 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 do my thing. Because at first I used to do my breath work, but then I started just getting up and rolling because I kept overthinking everything. So when I wake up, I don't think. I try not to think. I roll up, do my thing, and go right to the gym. And after that, then I start being like, all right, I'm gonna do my meditation or whatever the case may be. Which I don't know if that works well. I think I definitely want to do it before, but whatever you got to do in order to develop and develop that habit is going to be perfect. And then that rolled over into my health, man. I wanted to feel better. I rolled over into my diet. I wanted to feel better. And I'm going to share with y'all more and more what I did with my diet, and also share with y'all my smoothies, what I eat throughout the day. I was posting a little bit on Instagram trying to show it and how I'm really cultivating and make this a lifestyle. Like when I probably went to my boy, his birthday, but that was probably the last time I really had. But I really did like a 40-day fast, and once I did that 40-day fast of first it was just smoothies for 30 days, smoothies, sea moss, herbs, and then once after that I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing it because at the same time I was doing like that manifestation journal that I had. I was doing that, so I was doing a lot of journaling, and that was a 40-day challenge. So I wound up just doing that at the same time. So that 30 days wound up turning into another 30 days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it wound up turning into another probably like 20 days. But at that, when them extra days, I was just doing raw foods. I was just doing all greens. Like no cooked food, no sort of meat at all. And it's crazy. But I lost so much weight. My sister was like, why your legs look so small? I'm like, yo, chill. But I was doing it. And right now, I eat solid every day. Solid smoothies, protein. And I'm gaining weight. I got down to like 190. Now I'm back at 210. By eating just solid, no meats. And eventually, like I said, I always think about it. Do I want to get back on meat and whatever the case may be? Because you hear so many different things. People talk about carnivore diets, and things of that nature. So yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. It's really interesting to talk about. And look, again, y'all, 15 minutes. 15 minutes a day. What it's going to get y'all? A YouTube video. Consistently posted for 15 minutes a day. Do something for 15 minutes a day. See, even if you want to go to the gym, go for 15 minutes. Why not? You feel what I'm saying? But I really want to I think I'm going to turn this to a podcast. I got so much, yo. I really got so much. I'm so diverse with my topics. Like, I have so much that I've tried, that I've experienced, and I want to use my voice and use that experience to share with y'all. Because there's so much I can talk about. And it's like when I did that podcast, I can break it down in detail. Because I feel like on the podcast, I'm not trying to rush. I feel like in these videos, I'm trying to rush a little bit. Because I know it's hard to like really listen to me right now when it's just me rambling. And eventually, like I said, I'm going to have it more structured, and I need to do a little brain dump with these videos of how to be more structured. Because I want to do scripts, but I'm like, no, it's going to take away my flow. I'm having fun with it right now. I don't want to make it too scripty right now. I'm having fun with it. So I think eventually, man, I'm going to definitely turn this to, it's going to be more podcasts, I feel like. Because podcasts, I can be talking for 45 minutes, hour, and it's actually going to be something of substance, more of substance than what it is now, and more in detail. Because I have so much to share, man. I've tried so much. I've done so much. Even since COVID, man, changing my diet, everything, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But I want to leave y'all with this, man. I want y'all to tell me, put in the comments, man, what's some challenges that y'all faced just in life in general, former athletes, whomever. Energetically, physically, spiritually, what are those challenges that y'all face? I want to know some details because I might have went through it, and I might have a perspective that I can share with you, or you might have a perspective that you can share with me, that to help us grow together. So I'm open to hearing that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, put that in the comments, man. I want y'all to share that. So I appreciate y'all for following, man. Like I said, it's day 31. We're gonna post every day for 90 days. We still going strong, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Stay tuned. Peace.